last episode. I literally just published it. I was gonna hope that would have done it earlier, but I messed up playing that. But that's not important. What is important now is that we finish this story on Saturday afternoon. Yeah, I really should have done this earlier. Anyway, that's not important to you. What is important is where we are up. So, last time we ended with an oncoming sound coming from a long hallway. So I'll start our story there, where we left off. And I'd also suggest, before we continue, that you go see the last part. Like, the first part was more like story building the habitat. So yeah, I've stopped it there. This part is going to be more the battle kind of ensuing. And other stuff. Okay, so, right. So, we come, these two boulders come around the corner. They then turn 90 degrees and start coming towards us. Initiative is rolled, and both that I'm the best target. First turn, they do 21 damage, instantly locking me out. Yeah. They both decided to go on me. Why, I don't know. They just did. So, I haven't written much about the battle because, yeah. So, I get healed by tech support, who is the artificer. I still don't remember the character's name of, but it's tech support. So, I get back up, and the first thing I decide to do is use my druid abilities to turn into a dire wolf. But overall, damage to both groups. But we take out the boulders, and when we take them out, they spit out these 4 geodes that are worth 150 GP each. Yeah. So we decide to go up down this tunnel. Rocks on a wall this time. We pry it out and we come into this room that is filled with this acidy stuff and covered in mud. The walls are actually covered in mud. We find out by putting the geodes in the thing that they are able to withstand this acid. So we get in the geodes and we kind of like push along the wall. By the way, I'm still in dire wolf form at this point, so basically there is a giant, kind of pushing along, a tiny little geode pushing along the wall. Yeah. Interesting, I know. Yeah, I put this down, around the entire thing. As anticlimactic barrel scene. Why do I keep on referring this to Lord of the Rings? Probably because D&D is actually based off Lord of the Rings. Right, let's continue. So we check back to figure out what this thing might be, just to remember if this thing was alive, and we feel like it's a familiar heartbeat. But we ignore it for the time being and continue moving until we get to the mouth of this creature. It turns out to be a purple worm. It's been dead for 100 years. Still don't know how the heart was beating. But, yeah, it's a big old worm. If I get a picture of it, I will put it down here. Yeah, one of those things. Big old worm. So, we see this little ledge above us that we decide to go up. The gnome goes first, who nails it. Then, tech support decides to have a go. Oh dear, he rolled badly. He falls down. Now, I should probably mention at this point, there's this nice shiny battle axe that was holding it up. he managed to untangle the big old purple worm from it. He gets crushed by a big old purple worm. Don't know how he managed that. So I cut him out, perfectly fine. I probably should have mentioned this before. There's a nice little skeleton in the corner. Yay! It starts talking. Less yay. We start fighting a ghost. Yeah. So we start whacking this thing, and it isn't taking much. The gnome then throws the axe, the glowing battle axe, to the ranger, who then whacks it, and it kind of like gets a bit dispelled. Like it. Imagine the Tom Riddle scene at like the end of Harry Potter 2, Chamber of Secrets. And it's like, you know how it's like disappearing. Imagine that. So yeah. I then cast Thorn Whip on it, and it immediately gets dispelled or whatever. Vanished. That's the correct word. Yeah. Bit anticlimactic, like, hey, look at this glowing battle axe that only seems to be able to do damage to it. Thorn Whip, it immediately gets banished. Yeah. On its skeletal body, we find a growth potion. Oh boy. I love this. So, we all make it up successfully in time. And when we get up there, we hear this thing digging through the wall. And eventually, and I think we had to make a wisdom saving throw, which everyone else in the party succeeded. I failed. With, like, it summoned a random possibility chance, which I rolled like a 3 or something on a d6. So, my legs turned to stone, so I couldn't move. Very nice. The ranger does the exact same thing next turn, as in failing, and got the exact same chance thing. So yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, really important, when my legs turn to stone, the digging sound seems to get a lot louder for me. No idea what that is. It is not mentioned again after that. Yeah. So this thing bursts through, revealing two Floyds. I don't know what they are. One evil gnome, one wizard, one big old badger, and 3 sturges. Basically, really weird. So you remember that growth potion that I mentioned like 5 seconds ago? Yeah. So basically what it does, after the drinker drinks it, it makes their cast one size bigger. So I turn into direwolf form and chug the potion, turning this large, big wolf, this biggish wolf, like, imagine just a tiny bit bigger wolf to what we are, like, to like, outside or whatever, to a huge, category huge, literally, 20 foot by 20 foot wolf. AKA a very big wolf. Funny thing I mentioned, the badger is already dug under and was coming towards me. Now, the annoying thing about this is, any other enemy would go like, maybe this is a bad idea. But these things are considered insane. AKA meaning, they're not gonna run away. No, why would they ever do that? So the badger comes back up to see this big old wolf. I one-shot it. Like, not even kidding, just instantly kill it. AKA, I need to find more growth potions. That's what I need to do for future adventures. Annoyingly, you can't buy them. Still annoyed by that. But yeah, just instantly, by the DM's rule, swallow the badger. Yeah. At some point, somebody rolled a nat and a non-nat attack, and they somehow got a nat 20 with rolling a 5, and then the non-nat attack, they got a 6. How did they manage to get more damage on the non-natural attack? People don't know, natural attacks means double damage. And they managed to get less damage than the non-natural attack. I don't know how they've managed that. So, the mosquitoes take out the artificer. There being one left, draining his life force. So, I then eat the large mosquito as well. This battle kind of turns into, from my perspective, do I hit it? Yes. Do I kill it? Yes. Like, anytime I just hit something, I just kill it. I don't know why, it's just good. So, kill large mosquito. Also kill the wizard. And we only have the gnome left. No, is it the gnome left? No, it's one of the, Torfoldites. One of the things that there were two of. To which the artificer uses this catapult spell and basically headshots this thing. You can hear in the background. Headshot. So we then go into this little bit that they've been digging out, and there is the actual shiny rock that we've been looking for this entire time. We decide to destroy it. Yeah, that's the entire story. That's it. Thank you for watching / listening. Have a good evening, or afternoon, or morning. And please like and subscribe.